All right, let's begin. Allow me to share my screen and remove this floating meeting materials. Okay. Okay. Ayan, e-policy delivery process. So, e-policy, no? Let me emphasize yung e-policy. So, as of today, guys, wala na po tayong hard copies ng policy. For those who were coded, anong taon? 2024? Tama ba ako? Or 2023? And even earlier, naabutan pa natin yung hard copies ng policy. Every time mag-i-issue, natatambak siya doon sa office and we need to pick them up. But ngayon, paperless or digital na po si Pru. So, e-policy na po siya napapadala via email. So, paano ba yung process? Okay? So, una, client will receive their e-policy kit via their email. His or her registered email hindi not just any email. Kung ano po yung email na nilagay during the application form, during the application period, kung ano yung in-encode doon. So, the accuracy of the client's email is very, very important para maging successful yung pagka-deliver ng e-policy. Kasi kung magkamali ng spelling yun, hindi yan matatanggap, no? Okay. So, what's included in this policy kit? Let's check it out. Ito po siya. Teka, overrun tayo. Dito muna tayo sa left. The e-policy kit contains the digital copies of your client's policy data page. So ito yung one-pager na parang ano lahat ng detalye, main information about the policy. The policy contract. So previously, this is yung red booklet, yung itsura niya. Policy inserts, application form or quotation proposal, and transaction confirmation advice for investment-linked products only. Diyan nakalagay yung kung ilang units yung talagang natanggap nila when the policy was issued. So ito yung mga basic na laman niya. Now remember to answer the online survey. In the email, meron tong link for an online survey and it's only 2 minutes. So parang nag-toothbrush lang si client. Ayan. You can share your thoughts about your experience and it's highly encouraged that the client gives feedback or answers the survey. Alright? Tsaka pandagdag activity din kapag nag-policy delivery tayo. Later, you'll see. Okay. So the second step or phase is to set a face-to-face or virtual meeting with your client. Here we go. Ayan. Sino dito, may I see in the chat box, yung nagsiset pa ng face-to-face meeting with their clients after they have received their e-policy kits? Can you type me in the chat box? Me. Ako, totoo lang, hindi ko sila lahat napapadalhan. Si Cyril. Good job, Cyril. Si Cyril lang. Si Nix. Siyempre si MDRT Nix. Okay. Si Renzo. Si Rachel. Alright. Andrea. Okay, so marami namang gumagawa. That's good. That's good, guys. And we have to practice it din, no? Kasi maganda siyang pang touch base ulit or para makita ni client na may continuity, hindi yung parang pagkatapos ma-issue bigla na lang tayong nag-disappear, no? And during this portion, we discuss the pertinent details that he or she should know about the policy. Okay, so if you're doing it face to face, well then that's good. Kasi lalo na kung yung closing ng application was done on face to face, this is your chance to meet with them in person. So it's important to take note of the following when doing a face to face review with the client. Schedule the meeting based on your client's availability and preferred location, of course. Ensure that the location is conducive to a discussion. So, wag naman yung tipong food court, gano'n ang ingay, di ba? So, hindi naman masyadong maingay, maganda. Yung makakapag-usap kayo, magkakarinigan kayo maayos. And of course, dress well and be professional looking. Remember that you are representing ProLife UK. Hindi nabanggit dito, be also neat kasi baka professional looking ka pero biglang may tinga ka sa ngipin. No? Don't forget that to brush your teeth also before you meet with your client. Alright? Sige, nasingit ko lang. Okay. Now, what if you're doing it virtually or non face-to-face? Okay? Pwede rin naman. Um, it's important to take note of the following naman. You schedule the meeting based on your client's availability and preferred channel, okay? Tonight, we're using Zoom. But you can also do other platforms. There are other platforms available. I have used Google Meet. I have used Teams. I have even used Viber and Messenger kasi may share screen siya, guys. You know? So, kunwari medyo parang on the go si client, naka-phone lang siya. Although, mas maganda sana, no, kung naka-laptop. But yeah, pag yung mga may times na ganun. Overseas, alam niyo ba, may countries overseas na hindi pala permitted si Zoom. Ako from experience, si Boating, yun, ginamit ko yun for my overseas clients saan nga ba siya? Sa Qatar. There you go. And you have to ensure that both of you have stable internet connection. Ayan. Para seamless ang inyong discussion. And it may be virtual, but you still need to dress well and be professional looking. Kahit yung pangtaas, guys, mag-effort naman tayo. Ayan. Ayan. Ako personally, kailangan naka-lipstick lagi. Ayan. So, the third step. So, ito na yung pinaka-main agenda kung bakit tayo nakipagkita kay client, no? After the e-policy delivery. We guide our clients on how to register to Pro services also. So, yun. So, na-discuss mo na yung policy, di ba? Ngayon, gagawin naman natin sila how to use Pro services. So, we encourage our clients to register so that he or she can manage his or her policy via Pro services. So, Pro Services is a good tool to empower our clients as well. So, hindi din sila laging nakadepend sa atin for every transaction. There are clients who actually appreciate this. Um, I wouldn't say na lahat. Gusto nila, yung iba kasi, gusto nila siniservicean pa rin nila tayo. Siniservice pa rin natin sila. But then there are those who want to do it on their own. Yung parang, kaya ko na ito, madali na yan. So, during that time, this is our chance actually to teach them now how to register for Pro services. By the way, guys, the e-policy delivery was implemented last October 2023. Ayan. So, yung mga 2023 coded pala, naabutan pa siguro yung hard copy policy. Yan. So, by March 2024, physical copies will be provided upon request with a corresponding fee. So guys, please be guided that our turnaround time for hard copy request is 4 to 7 days. Okay. Has anyone requested for a hard copy already? Do you want to share your experience before I share mine? Meron din ako experience. Um, kahit raise of hands siguro. Meron bang... Sige, hindi ko kayo tatawagin. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Kayo mag-alala. Or type lang sa chat box na ano ba? Yes po. Ayan, Ayan, si Andrea, si Vicon. Yun ba yung tawag doon? Yes po, hanggang ngayon po, wala pa rin po update. Ay, kailan ka nag-request, Vicon? Si Darren, si Paula, yes, nakapag-try na raw sila, Rachel. Newly coded lang po eh. It's okay, Glenda. You'll get there. You'll get there. Pauline, okay. June pa lang po. Ay, talaga? Vicon, anong branch ka? Newly coded, si Roswell. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, newly coded, no pressure. Divergence branch po. Naku, siguro, i-check your, sino pa tawag doon, mga branch admin ninyo. Kasi, sige, ngayon, magkukwento na ako ng experience ko. I actually requested, the policy was issued July, mga medyo bandang dulo ng July. So, I requested around August. Kasi nung binisita ko si client, nagsabi naman siya na parang, no need, digital copy na lang. Pero alam kong hindi pa niya binubuksan yung email niya. So, hindi ko siya ma-assist. So, parang ako, bilang affluent naman siya, pakitang gilas tayo. Nagpa-request ako ng hard copy. Sabi ko, sige nga, para makita ko din yung itsura nung bagong hard copy ni Pru. Kasi balita ko, marami siyang kasamang freebies. And true enough, nung dumating siya sa akin, meron siyang magandang notebook sa loob. The policy was put inside a really nice leather envelope na I don't think mabibili sa Pru merchandise sa Uptown. Tas yung maganda siya. Tapos yung policy contract nandun. Tapos ginaya na ng head office yung gawain ni A2 na may clear folder. Yun. Nakagano na yung policy. So parang hindi ka na magpiprint tapos mag-assemble. For the coded ng mga 2023 and earlier, you know what I mean? Piprint ka ng mga 28 pages. Oh, memorize ko pa. 28 pages na, tapos iba back to back mo ganun. Pero, yung maganda siya. So parang for the price of 500, parang imbis na bumili ako ng merch, nung binigay ko siya, happy si client. Sabi niya, ang ganda, ang ayos ng policy niyo ah. Ganun. And actually, in reality, the turnaround time for me, my personal experience, it took around mga 10 working days actually. So, not 47 days. Oo. 10 working days, so parang 2 weeks. Dumating naman, no? Ayan, medyo matagal po ngayon yung release, but last time na-receive ko naman po, mga 12 to, yes, oo, yan, 12 to 15 days. Pinilang mo ba yung weekend? Parang gano'n, mga 2 weeks. So, maganda pa din, i-ano natin si client via e-policy delivery. I-meet natin sila. Tapos, gawin na natin agad kaysa antayin mo pa yung hard copy. Ako yung suggest ko. Tapos parang to follow na lang siguro yung physical copy if they really want a hard copy. Kasi some people still prefer that option. 1 month po sa akin, ha? I'm so sorry guys, 1 month. Okay. Pero dumating pa din. Okay. Sige, siguro follow up po na lang Vico yung sa'yo. Darating yan. O, pakita mo yung OR mo, yung 500 pesos. Yan. Alright. O, sige. Yun, natanong ko lang naman. No? So, para aware din yung iba nating mga kasama dito sa training. By the way, guys, do you have questions? Meron pa bang magiging tanong sa topic na 'to? Siguro kung paano mag-conduct nung e-policy delivery, meron bang hindi malinaw doon sa discussion? Um, Uy, may nag-heart si Glenda Kay. Guys, if wala naman, can you type, okay po, paano po makuha yung e-policy via email? Ay, sige, oo, tama, Andrea. Tulad kanina, doon sa slide, they will receive it via email. Ito sa step 1. So, kailangan importante na tama yung email address na malagay nila. I think siguro baka I think ang question mo ang concern mo Andrea is paano ka makakatanggap tayo as agents, no? Alam ko we are copy furnished with that email. So, 'yun. Ako personally ginagawa ko, dina-download ko din siya. So, pag nakita ko ng nauuna pa ngang lumabas yung email ng PRO na na-issue na yung policy versus Prism. Ang galing, no? Ang bilis. Tapos, pag nakita ko na yun, download ko na, tapos sinesave ko na siya somewhere para may copy ako ng policy. Okay po, okay po, okay po. Okay, may mga taong wala namang tanong. Both agent and client po may copy sa email. Yeah, that's right, Cyril. Kapag wala pong na-receive, both agent and client, then we have to give a heads up or notify head office, si customer care na email, or maybe your branch admin if your branch offers that services, yung sila yung mag-a-assist sa atin to notify head office of what happened. Now, although huh, I have experienced that sa Irel, no? There was this one policy na hindi natanggap ni client. Hindi ko rin natanggap, but it was issued and I checked in Prism, it was issued. So I brought it up and then medyo matagal nag-reply. Ang feedback sa akin, the one in Pro Services is valid naman daw. Yeah. New replies. Teka lang, tingnan natin kung ano yung sagot. Ayan, sabihan si admin po. Sabi ni Precious Grace Maslog, mabilis lang sila mag-respond. Yeah, request. May policy data page na din po, ano. Yes, yeah. Rodessa, balik ako sa slide na yun, ha. Ayan, may policy data page po siya. And I understand why you asked that. Because one of the requirements usually in claiming is the policy data page. Yeah. It's a very important page. Okay. Sige. If, sige ba, may tanong pa. Bago tayo mag-move in sa next topic. Maaga pa, 7:20 pa lang. Okay, okay, if wala na question, I will move to the next slide in 5, 4, 3, two, one. Kung bigla niyong maisip yung tanong later, pwede naman po magtanong, walang masama. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to, ay, okay, bigla may nagtanong, si Darren. Yung policy data page, hindi na po hiningi nung file ako claim before. Yeah. Oo, hindi na yata. Sige, I may be thinking of the old requirements ng claims. Pero I remember meron kasing may isang claim na policy data page. Pero siguro because, um, what they call this, digital na rin kasi. Yeah, and if it's in the system, it is, it is most likely enforced talaga. So maybe that's why they didn't request the policy data page anymore, Darren. But thank you for bringing that up. Okay. Si Rodessa, okay. Ayan na, yung mga questions. Okay, balik tayo sa slide ng questions. Ayan. Say for example, may nag-stop na po na client. Pwede po ba ibigay sa iba ng client ko yung booklet nila? Hehe. Sige, I think ang better question is bakit niya ibibigay yung booklet? Well, if, huh, Rodessa, you mean si client, naging-enforce naman yung policy and he was the rightful owner of that booklet, tama ba? Now, you're saying na hindi na siya client ngayon, nag-lapse na, tapos binigay niya yung booklet. Actually, parang okay lang naman. Unless binibigay ba niya sa kabilang company? Yun ang inisip ko no? Sue Lizardo is asking, paano pag orphan client, pwede pa rin humingi ng copy ang agent? Actually, yes, adopted mo na ba siya, Sue? Because if nasa system, if the orphan client is officially under your code, then you can request. You just go to BOA. Kasi that's what I did. I went to BOA kung ano yung nearest BOA. Tapos, may form na request for policy kit. I filled it out. And I think part of the question is your agent code. So, yeah, that's why I ask, is she officially your client, yung orphan client? Then you may do so. Si Darren Kinante. Yes po, mag-fill out lang ng agreement pertaining to loss or destruction of policy. How to process adoption? Sabi ni Miss Blasilda Rose Esping. Okay, medyo out of topic. Pero sagutin natin si Miss Blasilda. Miss Blasilda, we have to check first if the client is actually an orphan client, meaning there's no active agent who's handling her account. Then that's the first step. If you find out that the client has no active agent assigned to her policy, his or her policy, then you may proceed with filling out the change of servicing agent form or the COSAF. And then you have your orphan client sign it, and then um, submit po sa ating branch admin. Then they will have it signed to the branch manager or the unit manager who's responsible in signing it. And then, tsaka po siya isasubmit. Ayan. I hope that was clear, Miss Mercilda. Sinagot na rin natin. Miss Rodessa, if si orphan client po may 2023 pa issued and wala po booklet, bakit? Wala pa booklet. If mag-request po kami, pasok na ba siya sa magbabayad na 500 pesos? Yes, ma'am. Kasi officially, March 2024 po, basta physical copies. I don't know if pwedeng i-contest na 2023 naman siya eh. Pero alam mo, Miss Rodessa, this is your chance. Pasikat ka na sa halagang 500. Pag nag-request siya, investment mo na yun. Pagka-deliver mo, hingi ka referral para mabawi mo yung 500. Ayos ba? Ako ganun ako mag-isip eh. Money is energy, guys, di ba? Papasok mo capital, invest ka ng konti, may balik yan na referral o kliyente sa'yo. Si Miss IO7 Andy. Sorry, hindi na patay yun. What if po si Orphan may active agent pa po, pero gusto lumipat kasi di naaasikaso ni agent? Teka ha. All right, thanks guys. Now we are at 112, okay? And we will proceed with the discussion of policy delivery and pro services. Yeah, thanks Iris Chan for the reminder. And yeah, na-continue ko na yung recording. Yeah. So policy delivery, this is where the real work starts. Do you agree, guys? Yes or no? If you look at the sales cycle, no, um, parang mukhang matrabaho yung prospecting, approach, ganyan, presentation, paano ko ba ito mako-close, ayan. But actually, makikita talaga ito toong galing natin right after we close the sale or after ma-issue yung policy. And kasama din, dito na magsisimula yun pag-deliver natin ng policy. So, importante to. Okay? Yan. Let's discuss the fulfillment kit. So, what's inside this kit? First is the insurance policy. A quick guide to claim requirements. May ganyan ba kayo? Birth certificate, if any. The I am your policy letter, that's optional. And a token of appreciation, which is optional as well. Ang nakakatuwa guys, yung 500 pesos na kit, yun yung laman. Um, Meron siyang yung may notebook, tapos meron siya nung parang insert na parang checklist pag nagka-claim. Ganun siya. Ang nakakatuwa. Okay, so before you schedule your policy delivery, you may ask your client to bring a trusted someone. Okay yun. Pwedeng maging referral or new client mo yung si trusted someone na darating. This will not only enhance the client experience but will also be a possible source of new clients for you. Right? Diba? Now, let's see the policy delivery checklist. Okay, I believe there are 8, but let's go with the first one. The checklist means the ano yung process or flow during the policy delivery meeting. So the first one is we congratulate the client for making the right decision. So dito parang mas enhanced lang na version nung kanina, no? Yung na presentation nung kanina. We congratulate them, no? So hello Mr. Prospect or hello Rodessa, how have you been? Congrats ha. I am happy to inform you that I now have your policy with me. Ganon. Ganon naman kasimple. 'Di ba? Congrats. Or ako, I usually say, congrats, congrats Iris, you are now a hashtag insured investor. Oh. With PruLife UK. Pwede nyo rin gamitin yan. I like saying that, no? Okay. The second step is we re-establish the need and recap the highlights of the fact-finding. So, basically, pagka-deliver natin ganyan, re-remind natin sila, bakit mo nga ba kinuha yung policy? Ano yung laman niya? How will this answer the problems that you had before you got this policy? So, a sample dialogue could be, it's good that you have decided to take steps in ensuring your goals of or maybe goals of securing an education fund for your child, 'di ba? So with this policy, we do not only protect yourself, but we save funds for the future as well. So as simple as that. So depende kung ano yung naging goal ba nila in the first place. So thirdly, explain the policy details and ask for clarifications. So maganda dito, may summary siya dun sa may policy data page. Basahin mo siya. Clarify mo ulit. So, Mr. Client, just to review. So, you mentioned particular riders and how each one works. You could describe it na yung each rider as a feature nung plan. At tapos idaan natin sa kwento. So, and here are some important timelines to review. So first, the contestability period. Ito ba guys, natatanong ba natin to? Ha? Can you say yes in the chat box? Yung 2 years from the date of policy issuance? Hala, walang nagdi-discuss. Yes, yes. Oh, wow, si Lamor, really? Good job, Lamor. Si Darren, si Elveline, Christina. Medyo konti ah. Always po, ma'am. Hindi pa po. Uy, may honest. Yeah. Okay lang naman ako na miss out mo, Andrea. You may do so with your future policy delivery meetings. Excuse lang po, ako inom ng water. Okay, what else do we mention? The critical illness riders. We mentioned that there's a 90-day waiting period from the issuance of policy. Kasi baka akala nila pagkadating okay na biglang magka-critical illness, covered na sila. May 90 days waiting period po. Sa MLCP or LCAP, there's a 30-day survival period from date of critical illness diagnosis. Okay? And for life care benefit, there's also a 90 days submission of claim requirements from date of CI occurrence. Okay? Ang ganda, no? 90, 30, 90. Medyo madaling tandaan. 90 days waiting period from issuance of policy. And kung sakaling after on the 92nd day from issuance of policy, nagka-critical illness, the the insured or the client has 90 days from the time na magka-critical illness. Meron siyang 90 days to submit the claim requirements, okay? For personal accident naman or accidental medical reimbursement, 30 days of medical expenses are covered within this period. So, within 30 days lang, no? Okay. Hindi pwedeng lalagpas ng 30 days from the date of the accident. Now, for ADD or accidental death and disablement, 180 days naman yung coverage period if death or losses are incurred from the date of the accident. Guys, siguro I'll give you time to take a screenshot of this if you'd like. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So, what's a sample conversation about the waiver of premiums in case of TPD? So, client, in the event, Englishin natin, no? In the client, in the event that you are to suffer total and permanent disability, our company will now shoulder future premiums until the benefit expiration or until the end of the premium term, whichever comes first. Do you have further clarifications? Yeah, so ako usually, simpleng way na sinasabi ko to, client, itong si 1 million mo na total and permanent, 1 million na lump sum amount makukuha mo in case of total and permanent disability. It comes in tandem with this other rider, si waiver of premiums. So meaning, apart from the lump sum amount, mawi-waive lahat ng future premiums mo until the expiration of the benefit. So, ang laking tulong nun financially for you kasi syempre, totally and permanently disabled ka na, hindi ka makabalik ng work. 'Di ba? Ang laking tulong dun. So, pwedeng ganun. Done, screenshot po. Yes po, na-mention. Okay, okay. Sige. So, fourth, we help the client to complete the Pru Services account. Ayan. Has everyone, naku, kailangan lahat ha. Hindi ko lang makita yung raise of hands. But can you guys type Pru if you have checked Pru Services already? Or even open. Yeah, Pru, ang bilis ni Christina. Ay, may nagtanong. Okay, na-appreciate ko naman ang dami nag-type ng Pru. Si Glenda may question. Accident po ba should be within Philippines only? What if accident happened while abroad? It's okay, Glenda. Still claimable. Kasi death nga kung namatay sa abroad, claimable eh. Accident pa pa. Pwede naman po yun. Claimable po. Kaya Pru. Very good, guys. Naku, ilan kayo? Hindi ko nabilang. Ay, si Andrea. Andrea, are you a rookie? Sige, 2 years contestability period. Yes po. O sige, I'll explain it to you. Teka lang, parang nag-iba yung lighting ko. Na-distract ako ng konti. So, 2 years contestability. Kabalik ako sa slide na yun, ha. Sige. In an insurance contract kasi, Andrea, the company is granted a contestability period of 2 years. From the root word contest, meaning the company reserves the right to ask further or question some details about the claim. Lalo na if it's within 2 years. So bakit? This is to protect also the company from any fraudulent claims. So kunwari, when you applied for this policy, you said you were in good health, you're in good shape. Why all of a sudden, nagkaroon ka ng critical illness? No, although lagpas na naman ng 90 days, sabihin natin gano'n, no? So, apart from the main requirements, I believe, sika lang correct me if I'm wrong kasi wala pa akong critical illness claim. Parang 5 yata yun or 6. Apart from the 5 or 6 main requirements required by the claims department, they might require additional requirements for them to approve the claim. Yun. Did I explain it clear, Andrea? Malinaw ba? So, ganun yung contestability period. Now, what if the claim happens beyond contestability period? Lagpas na yung right ni company to ask for ano. Parang kumbaga, hindi nila masyadong ko-questionin. Yes po. Tas may nagpuso. Okay. That's good. I'm happy you understood that. Okay, Pro. Okay, sige, balik na tayo. Nasaan na ako? Pro Services. Ayan. O sige, Pro Services. Let me introduce you guys to Pro Services sa mga hindi nakapag-type ng Pro. Ito po ay ang ating web portal for all Pro Life UK clients. And this is a way to empower them, give them in control, be able to access the policy info of their policies, um, make minor transactions or minor amendments with their policies. Ang galing, no? So, imbis na parf tayo ng parf. Parf, parang aso eh, no? Parf, corny. Parf means policy amendment and reinstatement. Ay, tama ba? Nakalimutan ko lang ang ibig sabihin ng R. Basta yun yung amendment form natin. Ayan. For any minor or major amendments or changes that the client wants to make with their policy. So, ito yung tsura niya. So, let me just move on with the slide. So, kapag nasa policy delivery meeting na tayo with client, open natin yung laptop natin or maybe our phone or mobile phones. Pwede rin naman. You open si Pro Services and then we guide them how to create an account. So, tap Create Account, use your Pro Life registered email address, and then verify with a one-time password, and please provide a strong password. Okay, ito madalas na napapansin kong hurdle ni client tuwing nag-create sila ng account. Nakakalimutan nilang basahin yung terms and conditions. Okay, nakikita yung may arrow ko. So, pag-click kasi ng sign in with email, ay hindi, sorry, create account pala. Mali ako na nabasa. Create account. So, lagyan nila yung ProLife UK, ay ProLife UK, yung ProLife registered email address nila. Meron doon, makikita sila na parang um, yung button sa baba, tapos hindi siya clickable. Sasabihin nila, hindi naman na gumagana, hindi nag-work, hindi ako nagpo-proceed. Kasi may kailangan silang basahin na terms and kailangan nila i-click yung terms and conditions, tapos scroll down nila para makita ni app na, binasa mo yung terms and conditions, no? Although skinroll lang naman. So, scroll lang nila, and then, kailangan matapos po yun. Pagka-click ng okay, tsaka magpo-proceed. So, yun. So, alam niyo ba na gano'n siya? Ayan. So, yun. Ako personally, yung madalas na parang laging reklamo ng client. So, guide natin sila. Okay? Now, how to link policies. So, this is also part of the step-by-step process. Pagka-create nila ng account, ililink nila yung policy numbers nila. So, if this is client's first policy, so yung one only policy lang, yung i-enter nila. Excuse me, drink ako water. And once they have entered their policy numbers, they verify it with an OTP. The OTP goes via their email. Okay? So, what's next? Ayan. Now, what if this is a repeat sale from your existing client? Ayan. Actually, any policy naman na ililink mo, automatic, lalabas yung other policies na nakuha nila before. What if to yung policy ni client? Ayun, nasabi ko na, Andrea, ayun. So, kung kunwaring kahit one lang yung i-register niya, matik makikita dapat ni Pro Services. Uy, ito pa, meron pa siya dito, meron pa dito, ilagay natin dito. Para makita niya. So, yun. Ganun po siya. Okay. So again, what will you see inside, no? The all the details of the policy, coverage, premium, payment terms, status, is it in force, nag-cooling off period ba, yung contact details, ayan, and financial values, and the details of the agent. Okay? So, Miss Client, a possible dialogue could sound like this, guys. Miss Client, to make it easier for you to maintain your policy, let me introduce you to our web portal developed especially for the policyholders of ProLife UK. Let me help you set up an account. Sorry, naburol pa ako. Ganda na lang pagkaka-English eh. Pero yun, si simple enough. So, pagka-congrats mo sa kanya, client, meron nga pala kaming web portal where you can access your policy live. And you can also make minor amendments if you want through through your phone or through your laptop if you wish, no? I would still be here if you need help with other amendments. You just let me know also. But syempre ito for your convenience as well. So, halika turuan kitang mag-set up ng account. So, tinagalog ko lang hindi na dito. I made it my own, you know. So, kayo na bahala um, mag-construct nung inyong own way of delivering it. So, the fifth one is explaining the cooling off period and the welcome call. So, na-set up nyo na yung Pro Services, di ba? So, emphasize natin itong dalawang importanteng bagay na to. Cooling off period. Now, did you know, sa mga rookies, nagbibigay po tayo ng 15 days for our clients to review their policy. So, if they decide that this policy is not suitable for their needs, they just simply return the policy booklet with the policy data page to you. And then you have to return it back to the office within the period indicated in this delivery receipt. Excuse me, nagda-dry up lang yung throat ko. So if regular or limited pay, we will refund the regular premium you paid in full. If it's a single pay, we refund the value of units allocated to your policy plus all charges. So no surrender charge will be imposed on the amount of refund. Okay, so magkaiba yung amount na nire-refund between a regular or limited pay na policy or versus a single pay. Okay? So 15 days. 15 days talaga in writing, pero ako I usually say 10. Kasi kapag biglang nagsabi sila on 15th day, wala na, mamadaliin na yun. Di ba? 15th day, tapos gabi. Paano pa natin masusurrender yun? So, medyo ginagawa kong 10. No, sabihin ko 10 to 15 days. Or if 10 earlier, mas better kung talagang nagbago na isip niya, no? So, you may also receive a welcome call from the company in the coming days to validate what we have talked about regarding your policy. So, I believe meron pa rin yata nag-welcome call. Can I ask from our participants, has any of your 2025 clients received a welcome call? Wala pang nagsasabi. Sabi ni Samira, auto-generated po ba yung call? Naku, Nix, nag-yes ka. Tatawagin tuloy kita. Joke lang. Samira, auto-generated po ba yung call? Ah, hindi eh. I believe ano siya. Hmm. Ako experience ko before parang AI siya. Tama ba ako guys? Doon sa mga naka-experience. Kahit type nyo lang sa chat box. Sabi ni July, no, si Sue. Talaga Sue? Ay, Sue, sorry. Sue. Sue Lizardo. Wala pa po nagsabi sa akin. May 24 client before I remember. Sabi niya may tumawag po sa kanya. Sabi ni S. Marie. Parang hindi. Iba yung AI welcome call. Talaga, Nix. Okay. Payment reminder po meron. Oh, okay. May nag-call po sa client tonight lang po. Ha? Not sure if legit the number. Talaga. Payment reminder yung AI. Okay. Payment reminder daw yung AI. Curious ako kay sino yung nagsabing me daw? Si Sue Lizardo. So, can you share kung Ano experience ni client to sa welcome call? Kasi the last time na nagka-welcome call din ako was not from my 2025 clients eh. So, hindi ako makabigay ng update ko na yung very recent. Client ko tinawagan asking if nasa Pinas siya while signing the application. Oh, nako, di ba? May nag-o-audit. So, yun. Si Nix. Talagang call center yung welcome call. Right. Okay. So, call center. Sorry, kaya ko yata na-bring up yung AI. Sa ProLeads pala yun. Ibang topic siya. Napag-mix ko na. Nag-training din kasi ako ng ProLeads. AI yung tumatawag dun eh. Tapos nagtataglish. Okay, so si welcome call, call center. Okay. Sige, and they're really checking. So, one of the things kasi that they're asking is, did your agent discuss with you the cooling off period? Lo. So, kailangan nabanggit natin yun, guys, no? Tapos, ayan, tulad nga sa example ni Miss Sue, did you sign this application form while you were in the Philippines? Siyempre po, gano'n. Sabi ni Miss Wilma, client ko tinawagan din asking kung may binigay ako sa kanila or something or gift. Yun, isa pa sa mga tinatanong, oo nga, ganyan nga po Miss Wilma. Sine-check nila kung parang, naku, nasulot lang yata to kasi may binigay na regalo si agent. Yung mga ganun. Kasi ano po yun eh, siyempre, it violates code of ethics natin eh. Yan. Thanks for sharing, Sue and Wilma and Si si Nick, si July, yeah. Thanks guys, kahit nasa chat lang. Sabi sa narinig ko hindi siya AI. Yes, July. Oo nga, I think, sorry, ikakorek ko yung sarili ko, no? AI yung ano sa ProLeads. So, ibang topic. Sorry. Yan. So, iba po siya. Okay. Meron bang may question so far? Kasi nasa panglima pa lang naman tayo. Wala pa naman. Okay. Baka napapansin nyo, tumutungo ako, no? Nandito yung chat box kasi sa aking lower left. Okay. Okay. On to the sixth step is we have to ask referrals. Iangat ko nga to. Okay. Asking referrals. Guys, ito na yung chance natin na makahingi ng referral sa kanila. So, a sample dialogue could go a little something like this, no? Mr. Prospect, congratulations again for taking the first step in securing your future. If you don't mind, I would like to ask for your help in introducing people that you feel may benefit from the same plan. Di ba? In ano ba? In Taglish, in Tagalog. Congrats ulit, client, ha? Kasi you decided to... Taglish pa rin. Sorry, Taglish kasi ako eh. You decided to secure your future. So sa tingin mo ba, sino sa mga beneficiaries mo yung magugustuhan din yung ganitong plan? Or kung hindi man yung ganitong plan, baka baka itong kapatid mo na nilagay mo, sabi mo, 'di ba, may asawa at anak na siya. Baka gusto niya kumuha ng EDOC fund for his or her kids, or baka wala pang insurance yung husband niya. Pwedeng gano'n yun yung gawin, no? Or pwedeng katulad ganito, baka may maisip ka na someone, friend mo, medyo lagyan natin ng category, maging specific. Kasi kapag, if you know someone, ang dami nilang kilala, guys, ang isa-search nila yung brain nila sa mga thousands of people that they know. So, maganda i-segment natin or i-categorize kung saan ka humihingi ng referral. May kapitbahay ka ba? Ganun. Baka may barkada ka sa office, yung mga ka-close mo. Yung lagi mo kasama mag-lunch. Or pwedeng may pinsan ka, ganyan. Ang mga kapatid mo, ganun, parents mo, yung tito-tita mo sa nanay mo, ganyan ka-specific. Hindi totoo. I-segment mo kasi para medyo mag-narrow down yung ano ni client, na iisipin lang niya yung mga taong yun. Tapos, tsaka tayo makakakuha tsaka natin hingin yung names para mai-refer nila tayo nila, sila sa atin. Ayun. Can I ask from tenured agents in the crowd, yo, baka may masuggest kayong how do you guys ask for referrals? From the 122, minus me, 121. Kahit kung nasa-shy kayo, type niyo lang, ganun. Kung medyo brave soul kayo, pwede kayong mag-unmute. It's okay. Maaga pa ang gabi, 7:53 PM. Ay, walang may gusto mag-ano, okey. Pero yun yung masa-suggest ko sa inyo, another tip to ask for referrals. So number 7, mention your commitment to serve and congratulate the client again. So parang medyo ito na yung pa-ending portion. So to client, to continuously provide you with good service, I will be updating you every 6 months regarding your policy and reevaluate your current needs. And if you ever have any questions or concerns regarding your policy, please don't hesitate to contact me anytime. So once again, thank you for trusting PruLife UK in securing your future. Wow, it's so formal, yeah. Ayan. 8. Okay. Document your discussion and prepare a checklist of what was discussed and have it signed by the client. I personally do this. Parang siguro kasi from corpo, pinagmi-minutes of the meeting ako eh. So, may gano'n. So, sanay ako mag-take down notes ng kung ano yung na-discuss. Tapos, sinisend ko sa kung saan man kami, kung saang medium of communication kami nag-uusap ni client. So, it can be Viber, Messenger, or if they prefer email, sinisend ko doon. Ayan, here's a sample discussion checklist. So, what product am I getting? How much is the premium? Payment term, mode of payment, what are the riders? Investment returns are not guaranteed. Yes. We have to remind them that we are not actually the fund managers of their VUL, no? Si eSpring po yun at saka si ATRAM, and we cannot guarantee the returns. Our only responsibility is to notify them and update them of how much their fund value is from time to time. That's our only responsibility. Okay? Premium grace period, yes, that is 30 days. Suicide clause, okay? Um, Yeah, suicide clause, although this encompasses the whole industry naman, hindi lang sa atin, na hindi po claimable kapag ang proximate cause or cause of death is suicide. Factors affecting fund value, the contestability period, which we have discussed kanina, and the turnaround time for claims, okay? So this is just an example, okay? In reality, ako, hindi ko na 'to halos lahat nadi-discuss. But you highlight the important ones like what we have mentioned kanina, yung how the riders work, ganyan. And then you have them sign. This is also important. Maganda 'to kasi 'pag kunwaring biglang nagreklamo si agent, and I believe this has happened, ha. Parang sabi ni agent sa'kin, magrereklamo sa head of. Sabi ni agent sa'kin, guaranteed daw 'to, eh, guaranteed. Ay, anong ebidensya natin na hindi natin sinabi yun, 'di ba? So ito yung to protect ourselves also, to protect our business. So we encode we write down what we have discussed and document it. Okay. Other things that it's not included in this slide kasi this is not an official checklist, guys, ha. Hindi siya parang requirements. Example lang 'to, kaya sample discussion checklist yung nakasulat diyan. So other things like, teka, nag-iisip ako kung ano yung mga usual. Okay. Kunwari, "Oh, no, Jamie, for now monthly lang ako, pero gusto ko sana next year mag-a-annual ako." Yun, sulat mo dun. Then you document it. And then, sa ngayon, Jamie, hindi ako maka-decide, sa investment fund ko dito sa PAA product. Sabi mo naman wala pa naman siyang fund allocation this year. Can we discuss this again next year? Baka mas magkaroon na ako ng better grasp kung anong gusto kong investment fund. Sulat mo din. Yung mga gano'ng example, guys, okay? By the way, those were real requests. So kaya ko lang siya nabanggit. Ayan. So, Mr. Client, example conversation. Mr. Client, before we conclude, let me just provide you with a checklist of what we have discussed. Could you please sign here to show your acknowledgement? Ayan. So actually maganda din kung kahit hindi written document, email mo. Tapos sabihin mo, please acknowledge this email if you have read and understood or received and understood this email. Yun. Tapos para digitalize, tapos may kopya ka na nakatago. Kasi baka pag physical copy mo, wala mo pa yan eh, di ba? Unless picturean mo. Di ba? Okay, mga tips lang. Additional notes to discuss during policy delivery. What else? Well, there's a mention of 31-day grace period already. The payment terms, charges, factors affecting fund value, yan. Suicide clause nandun na kanina, contact numbers of family members. Factors affecting fund value, importante to kasi kailangan maintindihan nila bakit tumataas, bakit bumababa yung fund value, guys, ha? Okay. Now, let's do a role play. Aha, ito na. Ako ay magtatawag sa crowd. Wait, it's only 7:58 and we will just do one role play. Sige, so what will the role play do? Madali lang naman. Ako yung client. Tapos, magsasalita si volunteer. Gusto niyo ba yun or gusto niyo i-scan natin yung pro services? Sige, if you want to do a role play, type 1. If you want to do a scan of pro services, type 2. Kita-katino ko na. Walang two? Walang may gusto mag-role play? Takot kayo? Tawagin ko kayo. Dahil two pinili nyo, mag-role play tayo. Joke lang. Gusto mag-scan? Kayo talaga? Oh, tawa ka dyan, Lamort. Ay, mag-role play ka, Lamor. Joke lang. Si LJ. Kala mo two. Okay, sige. Pero do you guys have questions pala? O sige, tama na. Sige, alam ko na. Mag-scan tayo ng pro services. Do you guys have any questions? Clarifications? Malinaw ba yung process flow? Madali lang naman siya, di ba? Sige, can I get a commitment na lang? Sino dito yung talagang gagawin to? Makikipagkita sa client nila, will do a policy delivery, will set up a pro services account. Uy, may mag-agad. Can I see a me? Promise nyo yan ha. Kasi guys, ito yung din chance natin talaga makahingi ng referral and to show our best. Promise, no? May promise pa si Angeline. Hindi po, gagawin ko to. Okay within 72 hours, wala pang na-issue pa. Issue muna kayong policy, tsaka tayo mag-deliver, ha? Okay. Me, promise po. True, di ba? Issue muna, tapos what do you call this? Tsaka natin execute to. Alrighty? O sige. Mag-stop share lang ako ng screen. Hindi ko nasasama sa recording yung laman ng ano ko.